I do not remember the last time Manchester City have just been beaten like that. Victor Gyökeres is a bad boy striker. I've been talking about this guy so much. All the news linking him to Premier League clubs, La Liga clubs. He is a demon, mate. An absolute demon. They have just destroyed Man City in a counter-attacking Rúben Amorim masterclass. That performance is no joke. Man City have conceded 8 goals in their last 3 games. Back to back to back L's. Back to back L's. Back to back to back. Jordan, 95, 96, 97. Three-peat. They're in big, big trouble. Genuinely. I think City are in huge trouble. If they play like that, they're not winning anything this season. They are not winning anything. You know, Guardiola made a number of changes this tonight. He brought in a couple of youngsters, but I never expected that. Not in a million years. Simpson, Pawsey at the back, Vardial, Lewis, Akanji, Kovacic kind of in his own, and then a kind of midfield 4. They were cooking in the first half, City. Savio with some lovely touches. Haaland had a number of chances, but that second half response is genuinely that's a scary performance. That is not only a statement, what could Sporting potentially do in the Champions League, but City looks so vulnerable. That was the 11 they played. Núñez playing out on the left when Doku's on the bench. I think that was because he's not 100% fit. Silva and Foden. I thought Foden took his goal really, really well early on. Keeper probably has to save that for me. And then you look at this Sporting lineup with that man up front, Victor Gyökeres. Araújo, really, really, really good tonight. And City even got a complete BS crap penalty that was never a penalty in a million years. Even Ali McCoist at times, who's very controversial with his takes, was like, that's never a penalty. And City go 1-0 up so early on, around the I think it was 5 minutes, something like that. And I thought, right, City looked comfortable. Sporting couldn't get in the game. City were balling out first 20 minutes. I don't remember Sporting having too much. And then they got that huge chance. Gyökeres running through on goal. For me, you got to take it round the goalkeeper there. You got to take it round and put it back in the net. If you're going to lift it over, it's a huge, huge gamble for me. Or you just strike it early when the keeper's not expecting you to. A fair play to Edison. He saved it. It was a really, really poor chance. It was a poor end to a chance from Gyökeres. But he didn't let his head get down. They carried on playing. The Israel, the Sporting goalkeeper, made about 4 saves from Erling Haaland. And it basically come a competition on who's actually going to perform on the big night, Haaland or Israel. And then we get in at half time and I'm thinking, right, Sporting don't look that great. Gyökeres has had a chance, but there was space in between the young centre-back and, of course, Akanji. And Gyökeres he's an absolute pace machine. He's strong. He's powerful. He's technically good. He's a really good finisher. I'm thinking, City have got to close this up shop. You are going to expect an uplift from Sporting to go out there and, of course, go out there and score maybe a goal or kind of see what's going to happen in the next 15 minutes. But my word, I honestly, the halftime team talk is in the back of your mind. It's ringing in your ears. And the ball through for Gyökeres, I think it might have been their cat. I can't remember what his name is. He's Danish, I think. Plays the ball through Gyökeres. He sprints past. He outmuscles the young Manchester City centre-back and just lifts it over cleverly past Edison. And I'm thinking, right, well, that is absolutely, kind of game on from that perspective. The young centre-back from City, Simpson, Pawsey, I think is how you pronounce it. Not the best of nights to remember from him. And then literally a minute later, it might have been, was it the first half? It might have been the first half that goal happened, actually. I apologize. Sorry, yeah, it was. It was the first half, and then the 46th minute when the team talk's ringing in your ears. It was a lovely ball through to, I think it was Araújo. Araújo scores. It was like, I think he only scored for Sporting the other night when Gyrokeres scored 4 that night. 7 goals in 2 games, by the way. And I'm thinking, right, 2-1 up. What a turnaround. Was it? I can't remember if it was in the first half or the end of the second half. It was very close together. And Sporting just had their towels up. And the amount of space in behind from City, the amount of space, genuinely. If I'm a City fan, I would be absolutely pulling my hair out. I'd be pulling my hair out. Genuinely, I would. I look at that City performance. You know, Guardiola didn't want to change things. They then give away a penalty. Gyökeres steps up, bags it. They go 3-1 up. And I'm thinking, right, Guardiola, what are you going to do? You got De Bruyne on the bench. You got Doku on the bench. He waits and waits and waits. And then City get one of the most BS crap penalties I've ever seen in my life. That is never, ever a penalty. He's charging in to block it. It bounces up, hits his arm. That is not a penalty. Haaland steps up and he hits the bar. And I kind of felt like, yeah, that's justice. And then the wide player from Sporting gets in behind Vardial in absolute no man's land. He pulls him back. And then Victor Gyökeres steps up and bags it and gets a hat-trick. And Manchester City lose 4-1. I do not remember the last time I said City lost twice in a row, let alone 3 games in a row. And Sporting didn't have, you know, a huge amount of shots when you look at the match stats, but 6 on target out of 9, and City had 20 shots, only 6 on target. A counter-attacking masterclass. That is how you beat City. That is how Mourinho beat City. With Jose, you know, getting Kane to drop deep. Son running through on goal. That was very similar to Victor Gyökeres tonight. City can have all the passing accuracy in the world, but I'm telling you guys, if they play like this, they aren't winning anything. They're not winning anything. You look at their recent form. You know, they beat Southampton 1-0. All right, fair enough. But City should be scoring more goals against them. They then lose 2-1 against Spurs. And we were by far the better team on the night. They then lose 2-1 to Bournemouth. And at one point, Bournemouth could have got a third if they hit the post. They could have gone 3-0 up. They are leaking goals left, right, and centre. 8 goals in their last 3 games. But what's more worrying is they've only scored 4 in their last 4. Haaland's not putting the ball in the back of the net as ruthlessly as he once was. You know, and you look at the fixture they got coming up with Brighton away. I'm telling you guys now, if they play like that, Brighton will beat them. Tottenham will beat them. And if they play like that against Liverpool, because they're the team to beat right now. Liverpool won again tonight. Match reaction will be out straight after this. Then they've got Forest, which is look, City have got the best squad in the league. But right now, they can't, they're throwing in Kovacic or Rico Lewis to cover that Rodri situation. They're not scoring bundles and bundles of goals. They're leaking goals in left, right, and centre. If I'm a City fan, I would be pulling my hair out. Yes, they're still in a very good position in the Premier League. Yes, they're still in a very good position in the Champions League after winning. Actually, they're not, are they? Because they drew to Inter Milan. City are down in 6th. What if Inter Milan and Arsenal draw tomorrow? They both got above them. Juventus obviously play tonight. Real Madrid are absolutely in the gutter, by the way. You know, they're down in bloody 17th. They lost again tonight against AC Milan. Like that is not a good look if you're City right now. They should be right up there. Liverpool have already got 5 points on them. Conceded 1. Man City have conceded 4. They're at the League Cup. They're just taking a Champions League L. They've only won 2 of their first 4 games. And Sporting at the moment, for me, that was such honestly, that performance was so impressive. Counter-attacking masterclass from them. Genuinely, I do not remember the last time we saw City absolutely pulled apart. On the transitions, giving the ball away, not winning your 50-50s, not winning your duels. They look so, so bad. Let me know your thoughts down below. Do you think City will still win the league? Do you think they'll still win the Champions League? For me, I'm not going to lie. They play like that. I don't think they're going to win anything this season. They were vulnerable. There was so much space in behind. Gyökeres had a chance where before he got the penalty, he gets in behind. I think open your body up, wrap that towards the far post, or even do an Mbappe sort of strike towards the near post, and he just kind of cuts back and tries to get the shot away. Genuinely, Gyökeres could have had 6 tonight, and I'm not even exaggerating. If he scores that goal in the first half and doesn't lob it around the goalkeeper, tries to go around the goalkeeper instead of lobbing him. He also had the chance when it was 3-1, and he also had the chance when it was 4-1. If they conceded 5 tonight, that is huge, huge alarm bells from a Manchester City perspective. Yes, it's all irrelevant. Yes, they're still in a very, very good position in the league and in the Champions League. But the last 3 games have been alarm bells. I'd even argue last 4 games. Only beating Southampton 1-0 at home. And we've seen City so far this season score 5 against Ipswich last season and the season before that. Absolutely dismantling teams, 4-5-0. The recruitment probably in the summer wasn't the best. They've had injuries, and now things are starting to stack up. And all of a sudden, Guardiola's really now got to earn his money. And if he wants to retain this league, they have got to be better than that tonight. Make sure you go down, drop a like, make sure you have subscribed to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching. I am